my scrappy life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Paw Your Way Into Your Hearts, where we take our photos of our fur babies and we scraplift them or scrapbook them. And I am also following along with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. The sketches from Galaxy Girl Creation, which is also part of this collaboration. I am using her sketch. Her sketch is this way, and I am going to be tilting it this way. I am going to be scrapbooking these photos, and the collection that I am using is from Simple Stories, the pet shop. Everything will be linked down below of where to go to everything, including following along. So I hope that you guys like and subscribe to everybody, because we absolutely love doing this with our fur babies and everything. And then also Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. This is the 13th time that she has done this. It has been an amazing run. I always love the sketches. I've done sketches for her as well. So I hope that you guys all follow along. So let's see what we can do. All right, so let's see how this turns out. I start out by doing this background, and I kind of did it like a monochromatic, because obviously I will do my black doodling so that you can see the difference between the border and this one. I did actually pick out all of the papers and everything that I was going to do at this crop, but then I didn't have enough time to actually put this process together. So this is one of them that I had ready to roll for the month at the crop. I just couldn't get it finished. So a lot of the pieces were already ready to go, and I knew that I was going to be using Janet's sketch from the Christy's Beautiful Life, because of like what the day. I look at the sketches ahead of time. So I'm not sure, like, everybody does the sketches differently. Everybody does like these challenges differently. And the one thing that I do is that Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life does upload these a good couple days in advance, so that you can kind of look and pick and choose like which ones you want to follow and all of that. I look at the days that I need to scrapbook, which is my design team layout and just what I want to do in general. And I look at to see if I really am going to enjoy the sketch, and how can I use it with the photos that I have and what I want to do for each month. I do break it down so that it is not that hard for me. But my thing is that do what works best for you. For me, I go and I look at what the sketches look like. Do I even want to do it, for one? Because not all sketches speak to you. You have to look at what speaks to you. And sometimes these sketches just don't speak to me. And that's okay, because everybody's way of doing things is different. So what I did here is that I flipped it on its side. So as you can tell, I rotated it. And then you will see how I'm going to bring in the layouts and the photos and, just all of those other layering pieces that go along with this. Now, the photos on there look like they're 4x3s, maybe not 4x6s. They got to be 4x3s or maybe 3x5s. And for me, I cut them down enough so that it looks like I did, I think these are 3x4s. And then I just made them into there. And then I did take the other pieces that I have of my background that I've already used, and I want to put them with the backgrounds of my photos. Now, I am one of them that I try not to double up the pattern papers. So for example, this pattern paper that I'm sticking this photo down to, that is actually the bottom photo paper of like the last piece that I did. So I wanted to make sure that I mirrored it so that it's not like tone on tone, because then you won't see that layer. So I am using this side because I don't have this side on there, but because it's not long enough, I made sure that I stuck it out and that it was a distinct factor between my photos and of my layering pieces. So my title is going to be called I Love My Pet, or I love my pet. And I'm going to back it, and you'll see how I'm going to match this up. Now, these photos are of Asher Basher while we're still in our old house. I'm still getting him caught up. I'm not completely caught up to where a lot of the photos are here at the house. They're still at our Fort Gordon house back when we lived on the installation when Josh was still active duty. Now that we're retired, I'm able to like kind of do what I need to do to keep it going and whatnot. So I am just going to take some of these bigger pieces. Now, some of these pieces that you see are from the kits that they do when they do their like simple story kits. I can't remember exactly what it is, but this is Simple Stories. I've been loving the Simple Stories collections that have been coming out. They've been like really fantastically awesome. Now make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below. They all have following along with the Paw Your Way into the Heart. So not everybody does it every day or every month. I've taken a couple months off, a couple times off just because life gets away from me, or I have a design team layout on that same day and it's hard for me to use a dog picture with whatever I'm using, things like that, etc., etc. My crop is also coming up. If you are not part of my Facebook group, make sure you go and hit that as well. Make sure that you are part of my group, because I do free virtual crops on a monthly basis where we go in and we do different things. I know that I am coming up to a year here in January. I know that sounds like it's so far out, but it's really not. And I can't believe that we've been going at this for a year. I'm super excited for where my group has came from and what we do for the virtual crops. Now, the month of December, we're taking off because it's just too much. Like, when it comes to everything, it's just too much. Just too much. There's too many things going on in the month of December, and then on top of it, you got to give real life. It's just a lot, and I'm not even there for that. So here I am. I'm placing down some enamel dots. These are the enamel dots that match this collection, and then I pulled some from my stash as well. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. Do collaborations like this, design teams, and all of the fun stuff. Here comes the still shots. Make sure that you are staying safe, and I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day, and talk to you soon.